Hey guys, how's it going? Shoutouts 10 back with another video for you guys today. And today, as you saw by the title, it's going to be the Q&A. Your questions are going to be answered today. But before I get started with the video, I just want to give a huge shout out to BB is Awesome, JG Cosmic Gamer, the Gamer Guy 1409, and Adam Thundertube. I accidentally misplaced your guys' questions, so I'm not going to be able to answer those questions today, but I wanted to give a huge shout out to those guys. They were awesome. They're always supportive with this channel, so thank you guys. I hope you guys can forgive me, but the show must go on. So anyways, let's get into the video. So first, we're going to start off with the Instagram questions that I asked on Instagram. Like I said I would. I posted that post on Instagram. So we're going to start off with Jay Martell. Jay asks, who's your favorite DC Comics superhero? Now, I honestly couldn't answer that. I don't really watch any of that stuff, so I'm sorry I can't answer that. What are the best pay-per-views that I've been to? Probably WrestleMania 28, WrestleMania 30, Night of Champions 2011, because that was my first ever pay-per-view. What are some of my favorite hobbies? I like watching Survivor a lot. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Survivor fan. I like watching the Eagles, so probably those things. Monica X Naomi WWE asks, who was the first wrestler you ever met? I honestly couldn't tell you, but if I had to guess, I think it was Tony Atlas in 2012. Official Nick Thompson on Instagram asked, Mahal or Ellsworth? Gotta go with Mahal. Ellsworth, he was funny the first couple months with his whole stint, but now it's just getting old. And Mahal's proven that he is a force to be reckoned with. He's the WWE champion, so you gotta go with Mahal. So Zachary M. Weiss asks a good question. If you could only meet one wrestler for the rest of your life, who would it be and what would they sign? Probably The Undertaker, and I would have him sign as much stuff as I can, whatever pay-per-view posters he was on, whatever plaques he was on, everything, whatever title belts he's won, so probably The Undertaker. Wensley700 asks, what's your opinion on the way Mahal is defending the title? I think he's doing a great job. I mean, he's only had a feud with Orton as the champion so far, so I'm kind of excited to see where he goes after the Orton feud. Elite Player on Instagram asks, if you could have a dream match against who and what would be the stipulation? It would be against Kofi Kingston, and the stipulation would probably be a 60-minute Iron Man match. He also asks, who would you have liked to see end the streak besides Lesnar? I would have liked to see Cena end it. And lastly, can I have a shout out? Of course, shout out to Elite Player. I think he also has a YouTube channel on here, so definitely go check him out. Also, Cesaro Fan 2011 on Instagram asks, favorite wrestling thing you have that is not signed by a wrestler yet? That's a very, very good question. Probably, honestly, my WWE Championship. I don't know if it's in the shot, but the brand new WWE Championship, I want to get that signed by someone someday. I don't know who that would belong to. Probably AJ Styles or John Cena. I'd have to figure that out, but definitely probably the belt. Another Instagram question, Omar Ariz 6598. Favorite Divas from Raw and SmackDown Live? Raw, no-brainer, Alexa Bliss. SmackDown Live, Carmella. WWE Fidget Spinners on Instagram also asks, if you were to go into the past and watch one match or promo live, which one would it be? I would love to go back in time and go sit down, get a nice cold drink, and watch the CM Punk promo that he cut on that June or July edition of Raw against John Cena when he just sat down, threw out that pipe bomb. I would love to go see that now, as I'm, more experienced with wrestling. I'm older now. I would love to see it. All right, and the last question on Instagram, Anime Dude, what inspired you to become a WWE fan? Honestly, there's really nothing that inspired me. It just pretty much happened. We just turned on the TV one day, and there it happened. I just pretty much, fell in love with wrestling. Which wrestler is your favorite and why? Kofi Kingston, of course. And why? Because he was the first ever match that I've seen live, and I just, connected with him so much. I thought he was awesome. The high-flying stuff that he did, I was just like, this is my guy. And then his third and final question is, if you are planning to become a future WWE announcer, how do you plan on acquiring that goal? That's more of like a dream job. I just put that in my bio just because, but I would honestly love to be a WWE announcer one day. I don't know how I would do that. I would probably have to go to some type of school. Now to the questions that you guys left on YouTube. We're going to start with Cumbernate02. Favorite belt design of all time? I'd probably have to go with the WWE Spinner belt, but also kind of tying that in with the Rated R Superstar belt. I just love what they did with that whole Edge belt. I love, it fit him perfectly. It fit Edge perfectly. Any superstar that you would like to see go from WWE to the Indies and from the Indies to the WWE? That's actually a very good question. It'd be kind of interesting to see what a guy like Bray Wyatt would do. I mean, he's, somewhat, on the mid-card, but I would like to see what Bray Wyatt would do in the Indies. And then from Indies to WWE, I think this would be, anyone's answer would be Kenny Omega. I think Kenny Omega, he's one of the best athletes in the world. He is one of the best wrestlers in the world. And his final question, are you going to college? And if so, what are you majoring in? Yes, I am going to college, and I am majoring in business. WWE Soft Balor on YouTube asks, who's your favorite wrestling YouTuber? I would have to go with just my good buddies. We got Muscle Man Malcolm, we got Wyatt Fan, we got Brandon Hodge, we got Miss WWE Fan, we got Vince Martinez, Undisputed Brotherhood. Shout out to Undisputed Brotherhood. So yeah, those guys. Number 2, will you watch my videos? Yeah, sure. 3, one of your favorite underrated WWE superstars? Sami Zayn. Braxton Spragia. If I botched that, I'm sorry. Have you ever done anything illegal? No, not that I know of. What's your dream car? I'm not too big into cars. I mean, I like cars, but like I don't like them that way. I just really need a car that, gets me from point A to point B. 3, have you ever roasted someone? Like verbally? Yeah. Physically, no. Now we move on to DJ Snook. Number 1, ideal main event for WrestleMania 34. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE title. Number 2, next 3 Super Bowl winners. Eagles, Eagles, Eagles. And number 3, this is a long question, so I need to look at the paper. You get $1 million, but every single time you sneeze, you are teleported to a random spot on the planet, and you won't get teleported back until you sneeze again. Do you take the money? What the hell kind of question is this? Yeah, I guess I'll take the money. WWE Everything asks, what state do you live in? I live in New Jersey. Dev Beast 120 Sanders asks, who's your top 3 favorite wrestlers? Kofi Kingston, Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels. He also asked, what was your hardest figure to find? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I've had that much difficulty finding any specific figure, so I don't think there's a definitive answer for that one. What is your favorite figure? My favorite figure is my custom CM Punk with the yellow trunks and the yellow boots from his pipe bomb days. Now moving on to Michael Pimentel, favorite sports other than wrestling? Football, baseball, basketball, I love them all. Even hockey I'll watch here and there. I'm not that invested into hockey, but I'll watch hockey. Soccer when the World Cup's on and the USA is doing good or something like that. So yeah, I like pretty much all the sports. WrestleFlash asks, would you rather be in TNA or ROH? ROH, just because I feel like you get more opportunities there. I've only heard bad things about TNA, so I'd gotta go with ROH. Sorry if I botched this name. Islanders1013 asks, why did you start YouTube? I started YouTube just because I got inspired by a lot of people. You know, Stevie Breach, Soul and Battery 777, just all those other big YouTubers. So I was like, you know, if they can do this, why can't I do this? Eli Moody asks, when is the Raw WWE Pick Federation coming up? That's a good question. You know, we're still working on the arena. It's got a lot of progress. We just actually recently put a lot of stuff on it yesterday. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. I think I might do one more update before the big reveal, so stay tuned for that. The backstage is coming along very, very nicely. And then to answer your question, probably the Pick Federation, maybe like another couple weeks to a month. Noah Lara asks, what are your thoughts on LeVar Ball? And you are an awesome YouTuber, my friend. Well, thank you. And my thoughts on LeVar Ball, if you're referring to the Raw segment, I thought it was awesome. I think they needed to do something different, and that's definitely what the Ball family did. LaMelo Ball, of course, we know what he did there. I thought that was hilarious. And LeVar Ball, of course, you know, the crazy antics that he does. I think it was just a fantastic segment. I probably will butch this one. Ansh Shudev asks, can you give us a tour of your Eagles fan cave? Actually, there's a special announcement coming up regarding something related to the Eagles, so stay tuned for that. Undisputed Brotherhood asks, wrestler you can't stand. Roman Reigns. Ultimate goal on YouTube, get as big as possible. I would love to hit 10K. 10K would be a very, very big goal. I would just want to keep going after 10K. I would want to get 20K, 30K, 50K, 100K, you know, I just want to get up there in the ranks. What does it take to be in the YWO? You know, I'm not the leader of the YWO. I'm probably, you know, middle of the pack of the YWO, so you'd have to ask guys like Vince Martinez and you'd have to ask Miss WWE fan. Drac is here asks, when will Heel Deshaun come into the main videos, not just the live streams? You know, Heel Deshaun is always here and there. It really just depends on, you know, the subscriber count and the views and how they're doing. Deshaun, can you give me a shout out? I don't really mean this. It's just for fun. Of course, I can give Drac is here a shout out. Shout out to Drac is here. There we go. So we got a repeating question. If you were to go in the past and watch any promo or match live, what would it be? I'll mix it up. I would maybe also go back and watch Mick Foley versus Edge from WrestleMania 22, the hardcore match. Andy Baldwin asks, what is your favorite movie of all time? I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't like movies, but if I had to say, I would probably go with The Sandlot because that's a baseball movie and I like baseball. And what is your favorite video game? It would have to be between Madden and WWE 2K. Nathan Plays asks, what's your dream job? My dream job, of course, would be a WWE announcer, like I mentioned. WWE Elite Kid asks, what are some of your dream matches in WWE? I would love to see, you know, Shawn Michaels versus Seth Rollins. I would love to see CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. I would love to see AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That's a big-ass dream match. MoneyShot1020 asks, who's your favorite YouTuber? Like I mentioned before, just my friends in the YWO, awesome YouTubers. Everyone should go check them out. Ben M asks, how many WWE superstars have you met? I would say over 100 or right about just 100, maybe like 90 to 100. The next big thing asks, what shows are you going to in the future? I'm going to WWE Battleground next Sunday, and then I'm going to be going to SummerSlam in August, Royal Rumble in January, and then WrestleMania 34. Are you going to any Eagles games this year? Actually, I might be going to one Eagles game. I want to try to go to the December 25th, the Christmas Day one between the Raiders and the Eagles. I think that would be a fantastic game to go to. And who's going to main event WrestleMania 34? Styles versus Nakamura, but probably Cena versus Reigns. Master Sheev, I think I said that right. What WWE figures are you most looking forward to? San Diego Comic-Con's coming up just in a couple days, so I'm really looking forward to a lot of the figures that they're going to be unveiling. I'm looking forward to the TJ Perkins that they have coming out. I'm looking forward to the Alexa Bliss. the new Braun Strowman. Racer Ryan, another good friend of mine. Who inspired you to do YouTube? Like I said before, the guys like Stevie Breach, Assault and Battery 777, the guys in the YWC really inspired me to do YouTube. Dean Joseph Toy Vlogs asks, which WWE superstar retirement made you sad? Probably the saddest one would probably have to be Daniel Bryan, probably like one of the most recent ones. Edge was very emotional. Ric Flair, of course. And if it stays true, then obviously The Undertaker. The Undertaker, man, I still can't believe that, you know. Man. OOW Network asks, are you going to SummerSlam? Like I mentioned before, yep. And another question, how did you make your crowd pop-up? That's a very, very good question. The pop-up for my Pick Federation Arena, we pretty much just used cardboard, printed out pictures of fans and stuff like that, and pasted it on there. It's as simple as that. Anyone can do it. You just got to get some cardboard. You just got to get some glue. You just got to get some scissors. You just got to print out some pictures and paste it on there. And then the last question of the day coming from WWE Fan 2017. Who is the best heel and the best face on the mic? The best heel on the mic would probably be The Miz. I love what Miz is doing. And then the best face on the mic, I'd probably say AJ Styles. AJ Styles is a very, very, very good talker. So that's going to do it for the video today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for submitting all your questions. It was a blast reading all of them and answering all of them. And if you did enjoy the video, remember to leave a like, comment down below, and always subscribe if you're new to the channel. And of course, follow me on all social media. The links are in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone. Peace!